It is Monday, April 24th, which means that we are 1 week after the Boston Marathon. So I'm doing just a very nice and easy 3-miler, just to kind of remind the legs that this is in fact still a thing that we do. Every time somebody asks me about it and about the whole experience of the day, the very first thing I say is, it was hard. It was so much harder than I expected. But I think that was mostly due to the heat. Well, we'll get into that in a second. Because charity runners don't have to start until 11:15, we don't even have to get to Hopkinton until about 10:30. So my Monday morning started out very leisurely compared to other runners. At about 7. Woke up, had my first breakfast, and then headed to the Common to hop on the buses that were bringing everybody to Hopkinton. It is a little before 8 on Marathon Monday, and rather than doing my annual guilt run, I'm walking over to the buses to go to Hopkinton. Effing surreal.
We are standing in lines. That's Laura for the bus.
Yeah. Woo. Had second breakfast,
Eating some last minute oatmeal.
and then honestly the best part of the day, everybody talks about for Boston how long you're just sitting around in Athletes Village. With the way that our wave didn't have to hop on the buses until about 9:30. By the time we got into Hopkinton, we really had just enough time to kind of do last minute prep, ditch the gear that we weren't going to be actually running with, and then go to the starting line basically. It was the best. The starting line area is just filled with so much excitement and nervousness and anxiety and just so much energy. It's kind of crazy. And then we were off. The first 4 miles or so, they were just so packed. I couldn't even get like close to the pace that I wanted. My initial plan was to run about a 9:05 to 9:10 pace for the first few miles, and then open it up around mile 8, go whatever pace felt good, and then tackle the hills as they came. The heat derailed everything. By the time mile 5 hit, my legs felt like lead. I was so surprised. I did not expect to feel that bad that early. And what I didn't know was that I had prepared for temperatures that felt like 10 degrees less than what it was. I was mentally prepared for upper 60s. Apparently it felt like upper 70s. So yeah, by the time mile 5 hit, any thought I had of finishing at a particular time went straight out the window. And I knew I wasn't going to be having the race day that I wanted to have, but I was going to try to make the best of it. The thing you have to know about the Boston Marathon course is that there's virtually no shade on any of it. And we had started running at the hottest part of the day. By the time I got to mile 8, I was questioning whether I was even going to finish at all, which was a huge, huge mental bump. I had never had that thought at any point during the training whatsoever. So that freaked me out a little bit. But I knew I had family at mile 10, so I was going to go see them. And then we were going to evaluate how I was feeling. Said hi to them, ran past them, got about another mile, decided that we were run walking. and basically just make it to the finish. It did not get easier from there. Miles 13 and 14 were kind of equally miserable. I managed to remember to reapply sunscreen though, so I didn't get sunburned all day, which was kind of amazing. And then I turned around the corner at Newton Fire Station, looked at that hill, that first one, and decided I was walking up the hills, running down the hills, and running basically just whenever I can. There were times that my lungs didn't feel okay, my head felt a little fuzzy, and I just really desperately didn't want to get pulled off the course. I think I was a little bit delusional, thinking that I looked worse than I actually did. All my friends' reports say that I looked pretty okay, actually. I didn't feel okay. And I was so scared that some medical person was going to take one look at me and try to stop me from finishing. So I went into survival mode and just tried to grin and bear it. I can't tell you how helpful it was to see friends and family along the course. And even just going over the timing mats at the 5K marks, knowing that people were following along from home, and knowing that I had supporters out there who would know that I was doing moderately okay, it was such a huge boost. And I 100% wouldn't have made it through without that. Cruising down the hill after BC, I got to see Mom, Dad, and Carolyn, which was amazing. And then a whole lot of walking happened, which was okay. I saw Jeremy at about mile 24 and a half, which was also amazing. And I knew I was so close. I gotta tell you, that hill that you take up Hereford to turn onto Boylston has never ever looked larger. And then you make that turn, and the finish line looks so far away, even though you know it's not. But I finished, and I managed to actually run across the finish line, which I was super happy with. And I fucking did it, y'all. I ran the Boston Marathon. And despite the pain and exhaustion, I can't wait to run another one. Maybe not another Boston, but definitely another marathon. So was it the run that I wanted it to be? No. Was it all sunshine and rainbows, and did it feel like a victory lap? No. But it was incredible and humbling and amazing. And I get to take that with me for the rest of my life. And that's kind of cool. Thank you. Thank you for all your support and your love. So now we're gonna finish off this nice little 3-miler and sign off.